I'm just starting to get a little bit comfortable and relaxing into your wide-legged child's pose. Feeling the body start to soften. And the breath getting a little bit longer, a little bit more audible. And as you settle into your child's pose, really feel the connection of the shins to the earth, and the arms stretched out in front, the point on the forehead where you feel connected or grounded to the earth. And just start to lengthen the breath a little bit more. If you're familiar with your Ujjayi breath, you can start to tap into that with a slight constriction of the back of the throat. The breath starts to become more audible, longer, more controlled. And just allowing yourself, perhaps for the first time today, to observe the breath. Notice all the small intricacies around the breath, where you feel it traveling in and out through the nose, the temperature of the breath, the different parts of the body. Feel the breath expanding into the belly, the rib cage, the spine, and the parts of the body where you can notice a softening on the exhale. Maybe through the hips, the shoulders, the muscles in the face. Giving yourselves a few more moments here. Following each breath from the moment it begins, all the way to the suspension between inhale and exhale. And following the breath right back out to the pause before the next breath begins. Taking 3 more breaths here. And 2 more breaths. And just 1 more breath. On the inhale, walk the hands over to the right hand side. Arms stay in line with the shoulders as you fold over towards the right knee. Pull back with the left hip. Create a beautiful stretch up the left side of the body. Soften the neck, the forehead to the earth. Two more breaths here. One more breath. Inhale, walking the hands over to the left hand side now. Folding over toward that left knee, plugging back through the right hip. Extending the arms long. Two more breaths here. One more breath. Inhale, walk the hands back to center. Take an exhale here. Inhale, come up into your tabletop now. Bring the knees back under the hips, hands underneath the shoulders. Keep the arms nice and strong. We'll inhale, drop the belly, lift the chest, and gaze to your cow. And exhale, round the spine, draw chin to chest. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the gaze forward. And exhale, rounding the spine. Pull front body in. 2 more, inhale. Allowing the spine to exaggerate, exhale, rounding. 1 more in your own time. And inhale to a neutral spine. Lift the right arm up towards the ceiling, open the chest. And exhale, thread it underneath the left arm. Drop the right ear down. And if you feel comfortable, you can walk the left fingertips out in front. Keep pressing down through the back of the right arm, driving the chest over toward the left. One more breath here. Bringing left hand back in, under the shoulder, inhale, right arm high. Open it back out. And exhale, set it down. Inhale, left arm high. Spread your wings. Exhale, thread it behind the right arm. Left ear to the mat. And if it feels alright, right fingertips stretched out in front. And keep the energy driving down through the left arm. Take one more breath here. Bring the right hand back under the shoulder and inhale, left arm high. Exhale, set the hand down. Take the hand slightly further in front and inhale, step into your plank. Stretching the feet back out. Find a bit of stability, strength through the arms. Zip up the front body. Take one more breath here. Then inhale, drop the knees down. And exhale, lower all the way down to the belly. Keep the elbows in. Inhale, lift the chest, baby cobra to start. And exhale, push through the palms, tuck the toes, and lift back to downward dog. And take a few moments to paddle out the heels. Stretch the side of the body, sway the hips, whatever you need to create some space, some comfort, some ease in your downward dog. And then slowly find some stillness here. Start to observe the length through the back of the legs, the strength of the arms. Draw the lower ribs in. Take one more breath here. And inhale, walking the feet up towards the hands. We'll come into our ragdoll. Keep the feet hip distance apart, catch opposite elbow creases, and let the upper body hang and the belly rest on the thighs. You can stay still, sway from side to side, shake or nod the head. Anything that helps create more space through the body. Gentle on the hamstrings. And just a couple more breaths here. Slowly coming back to center. And releasing the hands down. And keep the bend in the knees and slowly roll all the way up to standing. One vertebrae at a time. And the head arriving last, rolling shoulders back and open. Inhale, lift the arms up overhead and catch the left wrist with the right hand. Stretch it up and over. Take another breath here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, back to center, catch the opposite wrist. Exhale, leaning to the left. One more breath. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, interlace the hands behind the back. Take a breath in, stretch the arms away, little bend in the knees and fold forward on the exhale. Keep the shoulders away from the ears, the shoulder blades squeezing together, and the arms lifting away from the lower back. Take one more breath here. And slowly inhale, rolling back up. Exhale, release the hands and bring the feet or the big toes together. Inhale, lift the arms up overhead. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, half lift, extend the spine. Exhale, plant the hands, step back to your plank. Take a breath in here, find length. And exhale, your choice here, chaturanga or drop the knees down. Keep the elbows in. Inhale, pull the chest through to your cobra or your up dog. And exhale, round the spine, tuck the toes, downward facing dog. Take 3 breaths here. You're welcome to drop into child's at any point if you need to. Keep pedaling out the heels, whatever feels good for you here. 2 more breaths. Pressing down to the thumb and forefinger, activating the inner arm. 1 more breath here. Inhale, step, walk or hop to the top of the mat. Take a half lift. Exhale, folding back down. Inhale, rise up, arms overhead. And exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, lift the arms, gaze to the thumbs. Exhale, folding forward. Keep the legs engaged. Inhale, half lift, belly off thighs. Exhale, plant the hands, step back to plank. Take a breath in, firm through the arms. Exhale, your version of chaturanga, dropping knees if you would like to. Inhale, pull the chest through, upward dog or cobra. And exhale, squeeze through the belly, lift back to down dog. Beautiful work, 3 breaths here. Broadening across the shoulder blades. 2 more breaths. Spiraling the inner thighs in and back. 1 more breath here. Inhale, step or hop, top of the mat. Halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, folding down. Inhale, rise up, arms overhead. And exhale, hands to heart. Beautiful, 1 more. Inhale, lift the arms up. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, half lift, extend the spine. Exhale, plant the hands, step back to plank. Take a breath in, firm through the hands. And exhale, your version of chaturanga. Keep the elbows in by the ribs. Inhale to your up dog or cobra. Lift the chest through. Exhale, back to down dog. Use the core to move. Taking 3 more breaths here. Finding some ease, some contentment in your downward dog. Or dropping to child's at any point. Beautiful work. 1 more breath. Inhale, step or hop to the top of the mat. Half lift. Exhale, folding back down. Inhale, rise up, arms overhead. And exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, lift the arms, lift the gaze. And exhale, folding forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, step the right foot all the way back on the mat and drop the right knee down. Make sure knee and ankle and the left leg stay in line. Inhale, arms come up. And exhale, cactus the arms, bend the elbows. Inhale, lift the arms. Exhale, fold forward, take the arms behind. Beautiful, inhale, arms up. Exhale, bend the elbows, cactus. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold forward, arms behind. Keep the belly active. Inhale, lift the arms. Exhale, cactus, squeeze the shoulder blades. Beautiful, inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold forward, arms behind. Inhale, lift the arms up. And exhale, plant the hands down. Inhale, straighten the left leg, shift the weight back into the right knee. And flex the toes back towards the face as you gently fold forward. Deep stretch in the hamstring. Keeping almost a baby back bend in your forward fold so the spine stays nice and long. And then peel the toes back towards you, the pinky toe back towards you. A few more breaths, staying with the breath. Breathe into the tension. 2 more. One more breath. Inhale, bending back into that left knee. Plant the hands, tuck the right toe under and lift the right knee up. And then step back into your plank. Take a breath in here. Exhale, chaturanga, dropping knees if you would like to. Easier when you drop the knees. Inhale up to your cobra or up dog. And exhale back into your downward dog. Beautiful work. 3 more breaths here. Two more breaths. Imagining length through the upper half of the body and the lower half. 1 more breath here. Inhale, step or hop to the top of the mat. And take a half lift, extending the spine. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, rise up, arms overhead. And exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, lift the arms, lift the gaze. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step the left foot all the way back. Drop the left knee down. Keep right knee and ankle in line. And inhale, lift the arms. Exhale, cactus the arms. Drive the chest through. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold forward, arms behind. Inhale, lift the arms. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, arrowhead. Keep the belly engaged. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, arms up. And exhale, arrowhead. Inhale, lift the arms. Exhale, plant the hands down. Inhale, straightening the right leg, shifting weight back onto that left knee. Breathing into the back of the legs, you stretch out the right hamstring, the right calf. Flexing the toes back, peeling the right pinky toe back. Being mindful not to round the upper shoulders or spine. Imagining that beautiful long line right from the tailbone up through the crown of the head. Soften into it. A few more breaths here. 2 more. 1 more breath. Inhale, bending back into that right knee. Plant the hands, exhale, tuck the left toe under and lift the left knee up. And then inhale, step back to your high plank. Exhale, your choice of chaturanga. Elbows stay in by the ribs. Inhale to upward dog or cobra, shoulders down. Exhale back into your downward dog. Taking 2 more breaths here. Feel the length, the space in the body. 1 more breath. Inhale, drop the knees to the mat. Bring the toes together, knees wide, and exhale, press back to your wide child's. Take a moment, reconnect with the breath. Notice if the breath is faster, slower. If the mind feels at ease or busy. Just taking a few more breaths here. Trying to cultivate this sense of intention with the breath, so that each movement we take is synced with our breath. Just taking 1 more breath here. And inhale, slowly come back up into your tabletop. Tuck the toes underneath and exhale to your downward dog. Take a couple of breaths here. If you need to check your stance or the length, you can shift forward to plank. And when shoulders stack the wrists and you press back, that's your downward dog length. One more breath here. Beautiful work. Inhale, step or hop to the top of the mat. Halfway lift. Exhale, folding back down. Inhale, rise up, arms overhead. And exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, lift the arms, lift the gaze. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, step the right foot all the way back on the mat. And this time, your choice. If you want to drop the knee down, you can. If you want to keep it lifted, you can do that. And you can change between if you feel like it. Inhale, lift the arms up overhead. Exhale, cactus the arms. Inhale, lift the arms. Exhale, arrowhead, fold forward, arms behind. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, arrowhead. Keep the belly engaged. Inhale, lift the arms. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, lift the arms. And exhale, arrowhead. Inhale, lift the arms back up. And exhale, frame the foot. This time, inhale, hop the right foot halfway in. And if you had your knee down, you can lift it up. And we'll go into our Padmasana. So if you can reach the floor or tent the fingertips up and try and keep a long spine, do that. If you can't, keep the hands on the hips and you can just create length right up through the crown of the head that way. Your feet are only about half distance of a mat, pretty short. The right toes are slightly turned out. The feet are hip distance apart. You should feel it all the way up the back of the left hamstring. Few more breaths here. Pulling left hip slightly back, nudging the right hip forward. Again, trying to keep length through the spine rather than rounding the shoulders. 2 more breaths. One more breath. Inhale, half lift, extend the spine. Exhale, fold back down. Inhale, step right foot forward to meet the left, half lift. And exhale, folding back in. Inhale, rise up, arms overhead. And exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, step the left foot all the way back. And your choice here, drop the knee down or keep the knee lifted in the high lunge. Inhale, arms come up. Keep the bend in that front knee. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, arms up. And exhale, arrowhead, arms behind. Belly stays firm. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, arms up. And exhale, folding forward. Beautiful. One more. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, lift the arms. And exhale, arrowhead. Inhale, lift the arms. Exhale, frame the foot. And inhale, hop the left foot in halfway. The feet will stay in that hip distance width. And you'll fold forward over the right leg. Either with fingertips to the earth or hands on hips. Whatever is accessible. Really pulling back through the right hip. Nudging the left hip forward. Squaring those hips. And getting a deeper stretch through the hamstring. Got a few more breaths here. Two more. One more breath. Inhale, halfway lift. Extend the spine. Exhale, fold back down. Inhale, step left foot forward to meet the right half lift. Exhale, fold back down. Inhale, rise up, arms overhead. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, lift the arms, lift the gaze. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, step back to plank. Take a breath in, firm through the hands, the shoulders. Exhale, chaturanga, dropping knees if you would like to. Inhale to upward dog or cobra. And exhale back into down dog using the core. 3 breaths here. Pressing away from the palms, lengthening spine. 2 more breaths. Firming through the ankles. 1 more breath. Inhale, drop the knees to the mat. Bring toes together, knees wide. And exhale back into your child's. Ground the forehead down. Allow the chest to soften. Feel the breath traveling all the way up the spine into the upper back and shoulders. Take 2 more breaths here. Observing the breath, staying present. 1 more breath. Inhale, coming up into your tabletop. Tucking the toes and exhaling back to downward dog. Take 1 breath here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, lift the right leg high. And exhale, step it between the hands. You can hop it forward if you need to. Inhale, coming up into your high lunge. And exhale, cactus. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, folding forward, arms behind. Inhale, arms up. And exhale, frame the foot. Inhale, straighten the right leg. And fold forward. Exhale, hold here. Inhale, bend back into the right knee. And you're going to float the left leg up into standing splits. Doesn't matter if it goes very high. Just holding your balance on the right leg, using the hands to support you. Maybe powering out through the back left leg, finding some energy. 1 more breath here. Inhale, bring the left foot back down to meet the right. Take a half lift. And exhale, fold forward. Inhale, rise up, arms overhead. And exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, lift the arms. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, half lift. And exhale, plant the hands, step or hop back, lower through your version of chaturanga. Either way, keeping elbows in. Inhale into your upward dog or cobra. And exhale, squeeze the core, lift back to down dog. Take 3 breaths here. 2 more. One more breath. Inhale, lift the left leg high. And exhale, step it between the hands. Inhale up to your high lunge. Exhale, cactus the arms. Keep the belly active. Inhale, lift the arms. And exhale, arrowhead, arms behind. Inhale, lift the arms up. And exhale, frame the foot. Inhale, straighten the left leg. Squeeze the inner thighs towards each other. Take a breath out. Inhale, bend back into the left knee. And float the right foot up into your standing splits. Never mind about how high it goes. Keep some energy in the right leg. 2 more breaths here. Beautiful work. 1 more breath. Inhale, float the right foot down to meet the left. Take a half lift. And exhale, fold back down. Inhale, rise up, arms overhead. And exhale, hands to heart. Take the feet about hip distance apart. And then inhale, lift the arms up. Exhale, folding forward. And from here, depending on what you can reach, you can, if you don't have much flexibility, come back into your ragdoll, or you can take the peace fingers around the big toes. Once they're around, connect the middle finger and the thumb, and start to draw the upper body in towards the legs, with the elbows bending out to the sides. Use the pulling sensation through the hands against the feet to draw the upper body in and keep the shoulders away from the ears. Allow more weight to shift forward in the feet. And get deeper into the hamstrings. Take 3 more breaths here. 2 more. 1 more breath. Inhale, half lift, extend the spine. Exhale, fall back down. Release the hands and inhale, roll all the way up to standing, nice and slow. Restack the spine and roll the shoulders back and open. Bring the toes together, the big toes together, the heels will be slightly apart. And then inhale, bend the knees, scoop the earth into your chair pose. Exhale, holding here. Squeeze the knees together, the heels apart. And notice if you've got any weight in your lower back. Try and lengthen the tailbone. And switch on the core. Sink a little deeper. 1 more breath. Take a breath in here. Nice work, guys. And exhale, fold forward. Find the earth, then straighten the legs. Inhale, half lift. Extend the spine. Exhale, plant the hands and step or hop if you like back. Lowering through chaturanga. Knees to the floor if you like. Inhale through to your upward dog or cobra. And exhale back into downward dog. Two more breaths here. One more breath. Inhale, drop the knees to the mat. And exhale, press back into a child's pose. Knees together or wide, your choice. Soften the body just for a couple of breaths. Allow the legs to close back in. Allow the awareness to draw inward. And take 1 more breath here. Inhale up into your tabletop. Tuck the toes under and exhale to downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the right leg high. Exhale, step it between the hands. Back knee stays lifted. Inhale, high lunge, arms up. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, arms up. And exhale, arrowhead, arms behind. Inhale, lift the arms up. And exhale, this time frame the foot. And inhale, straighten that right leg once more. Take an exhale here. Inhale, float the left leg high into your standing splits. And holding here. Over time, if you have the balance, you can take one hand to the back of the leg. Maybe the other. 1 more breath here. Beautiful. Inhale, float the left foot down to meet the right. Half lift. And exhale, fold forward. Big toes touching. Inhale, bend the knees, scoop the earth into your chair. And exhale, up, hands to heart. Inhale, bend the knees, scoop the earth. Utkatasana. Exhale, fold forward, straighten the legs. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, step or hop back. And lower through your chaturanga. Knees down, always an option. Inhale to your up dog or cobra. Exhale, draw through the belly back to down dog. Take one breath here. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, step between the hands. Inhale, up to your high lunge. And exhale, cactus. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, arrowhead. Inhale, arms back up. Exhale, frame the foot. Inhale, straighten the left leg and fold in. Breathing out. Inhale, float the right leg high, standing splits. Staying with it, power out the right leg. Use the core to support. One more breath here. Inhale. Exhale. Beautiful work. Inhale, float the right foot down to meet the left. Half lift. Exhale, folding in. Inhale, bend the knees, scoop the earth, Utkatasana. And exhale, standing tall, hands to heart. Inhale, bend the knees, scoop the earth, Utkatasana. Exhale, folding forward, find the earth, straighten the legs. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, plant the hands, step or hop back, Chaturanga. Make this practice your own, take breaks if you need to. Inhale to upward dog or cobra, draw the chest through. And exhale, back into down dog. Take one breath, inhale. Exhale. Inhale, knees to mat. And exhale, back into child's pose. Taking 3 breaths here. Allowing the body to fold in. Start to ground down. One more breath here. And inhale, slowly sit back onto the heels. And then I'm just going to swing the legs around out one side and out in front. Nothing too fancy. Move both legs out in front. Take a breath in, sit nice and tall. And then exhale, fold forward over the legs. This is really strong. You can take a little bend in the knees. If you can reach the feet or even just the ankles, use that pulling sensation of the hands to pull the chest through the arms. So we're not rounding the upper spine, we're pulling the spine nice and long. Three more breaths here. Softening every exhale, 2 more. One more breath. Inhale, half lift, stretch out the spine. And exhale, sitting back up. Bring the right foot in to meet the left inner thigh. And just take the right hand to the outside of the left leg, left hand behind. Little twist away from the bent knee. Looking back over the left shoulder. Allowing the spine to ring out. Take one more breath here. Inhale, come back to center. And line up the torso with the left thigh before starting to fold forward on the exhale. Again, just resting the hands wherever they come to. Yoga is not about being the most flexible. So just continuing to find the breath, soften into the pose, find a sense of ease. Take 3 more breaths here. Two more. One more breath. Inhale, half lift, stretch out the spine. And exhale, standing back up. Bring the right knee up and step the right foot outside the left leg. Yeah. And then take the left elbow outside the right knee. If you can't reach, you can always hug it in. And then just take the right hand behind and start to wring out the spine over to the right. Looking back over the right shoulder and staying grounded through that right foot. Taking a few breaths here. Every inhale, find more length through the spine. Every exhale, draw the belly back in and twist it out. 3 more breaths. 2 more. 1 more breath. Inhale, look forward. And exhale, release. Come back to center. Take the right leg out. And bring the left foot to the right inner thigh this time. Left hand outside the right knee. Right hand behind. We're twisting back to the right now. Away from the bent knee. Nice open twist. 1 more breath. Inhale, bring the body back to center. Line up the torso with the right thigh. And then exhale, fold over the right leg. Keeping a long spine, drawing the upper body down the right leg. Three more breaths here. Feeling your breath start to slow down. Different parts of the body softening. Take 1 more full breath in and out. Inhale, halfway lift. Stretch out spine. And exhale, sitting back up. Draw the left knee up and step the left foot outside the right leg. And then take right elbow outside left knee or hug it in, up to you. Left hand will go behind you and you'll ring out to the left. And look back over the left shoulder. Deep twist through the spine. Every inhale, expand and lift. Every exhale, drawing in, rotating further. 3 more breaths. And 2 more. 1 more breath. Inhale, look forward. And exhale, unwind. Both legs long. If you're not in the center of your mat, you might want to scooch forward a little bit so we can roll all the way down. But before you go anywhere, take a breath in, lengthen the arms, switch on the belly, and then exhale, roll back down. 1 vertebrae at a time, keeping the belly engaged until you arrive on your back. And we'll just draw the knees into the chest. Give them a little squeeze. And then catch the outer edges of the feet. Come into your happy baby pose. We'll draw the knees down toward the armpits, the feet. We'll press into the hands. Feel the spine elongate. Uncurl down onto the mat. And you can stay still. You can take little rocks from side to side. It might feel good to stretch one leg straight and then the other. Seeing what the body needs before finishing its practice. Just taking one more breath wherever you are. And gently draw the knees back into the chest, wrap the arms around, and lift the head up towards the knees. Take a breath in. And exhale, release everything back down to the earth. Release the arms, the legs, the head. And start to prepare for your Shavasana. If there are any final poses you'd like to take, any inversions in your practice, any added layers of clothing, any lights you want to turn off, please feel free to do so before settling in, so that you can really allow yourself just to fully unwind, decompress. Let each and every muscle through the body start to release, soften down. Soften the muscles through the face, around the eyes, the mouth, the jaw. Let the shoulders sink back towards the earth. The backs of the arms get heavy. Feel the spine stretched out a little longer than when we started. The weight of the hips and pelvis. Softness through the belly. Only slight movements from the breath coming in and out. Allow the legs to get heavy, to naturally roll out, and to release any final control still being held in the body. And give your body, your mind, your breath full permission to unwind, soften, and allow deep restorative rest. I encourage you guys to stay here as long as you like. And given you're in your own homes, you don't have to worry about more students, teachers, classes. And so if you're able to stay here in your Shavasana a few more moments, and when you're ready, you can bring yourself out of it. And I will see you all again very soon. Thank you so much for joining me. With love and gratitude. Namaste.